Welcome back everyone to your stimulus update for today. I do hope your week has been going well. How have you been? In this video, we have a couple things to cover. Number one, we have brand new developments surrounding the potential fourth stimulus check and what we know about that so far. And great news if you live in a particular state, because now there is a proposal to send stimulus checks to people that live in this state. A brand new stimulus proposal just coming out. This is breaking news, so we'll be talking about it all in today's video. So let's get right down to it, dive right into the news. But before we do, as always, if you guys could do a couple things for me, I would appreciate it. Number one, if you go ahead and smash the like button, just help with the YouTube algorithm. It does support me and my channel, and it's free to do so. And if you haven't already, do consider becoming a subscriber today. Click that big red button as well as the notification bell as well. That will notify you when I do post a brand new video, and we'll be doing our next cash giveaway when we do at 20,000 subscribers. We recently hit 15. You'll have to be subscribed to be entered in that cash giveaway. You might as well get it out of the way now. So now that you've done those couple things for me, we can get started. Well, a fourth stimulus check is back on the table, and talks of a fourth injection of direct payments are making rounds. This is as lawmakers are still grappling with how to help Americans best during the COVID-19 pandemic, as Americans are still struggling. So far, Americans have received a $1,200 stimulus check, a $600 stimulus check, and a $1,400 stimulus check. But guess what? The list of lawmakers who support more direct payments is now growing. This is now as 80 congressional Democrats and Vice President Kamala Harris now support more stimulus payments to Americans. We previously discussed in prior updates how lawmakers earlier in the year urged President Biden in a letter to include more stimulus payments. This is as Americans are still in financial distress, but now we have even more lawmakers calling on the president and the administration to provide more relief. The latest sign of support came on Monday when 6 members of the House Ways and Means Committee wrote to President Biden in a letter saying that more additional payments should be made, and they called these payments, quote, a lifeline to Americans who have been impacted by the pandemic, and went on to say that consistent sources of relief are, quote, imperative right now. A portion of the letter reads, quote, the pandemic has served as a stark reminder that families and workers need certainty in a crisis. Quote, they deserve to know they can put food on the table and keep a roof over their heads. So the support for more direct payments is not dwindling. In fact, it is only mounting. And the lawmakers that signed the letter also argued that a fourth and even a fifth stimulus check could help as many as 12 million Americans stay out of poverty. And according to reports, these checks could also potentially reduce the number of people already in poverty from 44 million to 16 million. But when combined with measures from the American Rescue Plan, such as the upcoming child tax credit payments. Monday's letter now marks the 3rd time that President Biden has been petitioned by lawmakers to provide a fourth stimulus check. And earlier we discussed how Jen Psaki, the White House press secretary, was pressed on the matter and if those checks could still come. When asked about the fourth stimulus check, she didn't commit either way. She essentially said that it was up to Congress if they want to make the next move. She had said, quote, we'll see what members of Congress propose, but those are not free, of course referring to more stimulus payments. Of course, any additional payments would have to be approved by both the House and Senate chambers and then to President Biden's desk for a signature, and still the Senate is still split 50-50, but Kamala Harris could break the tie in the case of a tie. Of course, there's no guarantee that more payments will be approved, but this is a good sign. It does bode well, and it shows that the support for more stimulus has not died yet. But moving on from a federal stimulus program to a state stimulus program, if you do live in the state, congratulations, because this proposal does look a lot more likely than a fourth stimulus check at the federal level. So if you do live in this state, well, you can expect more stimulus, and we've seen this play out already in states like California and other states where they're providing more stimulus to residents or people that did not get it originally from the federal level. So what is this state and what are they proposing? Well, Governor Roy Cooper, Democrat from North Carolina, has proposed sending direct stimulus payments to its residents using the funds that they received from the $1.9 trillion Relief Act signed by President Biden back in March. Cooper is calling on using $250 million of the $5.7 billion that was allocated to the state of North Carolina, and he wants to put that money and give it to people who are in low and middle income families and provide them with more stimulus. This is coming straight from the governor, and he would have the authority to sign it into law, so this is great news. And under his proposal, married couples filing jointly with income up to $30,000 would receive a $500 stimulus check, while couples making between $30,000 and $60,000 would be eligible for $250. Single filers making up to $15,000 annually would be eligible for a $500 check, while a single person making between $15,000 and $30,000 could receive $250. Now, you might argue that this might exclude a lot of people that make more than these income thresholds, but do know that North Carolina is a lower income state, so this would benefit a ton of lower and middle income households that would be eligible for stimulus. It's unclear whether or not Governor Cooper's proposal would have enough support in the state legislature. Last week, Republicans in the state house filed a bill that would provide families with $1,000 per child with a maximum of $3,000 allowed. So difference of ideas, difference of opinions here when it comes to what to provide families. This is also coming on the heels of North Carolina GOP lawmakers seeking to compromise with Governor Cooper amid the poor U.S. jobs report, and they're actually pitching back-to-work bonuses for North Carolina residents. North Carolina has not ended their unemployment programs yet, and this is as tons of red states are already doing so. North Carolina residents who are unemployed are collecting their unemployment benefits every week without fear that the North Carolina governor will end his participation in the federal program. But whether or not it's necessary to send them stimulus checks, that's certainly in question. I'm curious, where are my North Carolina residents at? Are you in favor of this proposal? Are you against it? We're pretty close. In North Carolina, nearly a half of North Carolina residents have received at least one dose, so the vaccination numbers could be better, but they could be worse as well. So do you believe that this proposal should be implemented, or are you against it? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. We'll be tracking this proposal very carefully. We'll keep our eyes peeled, see if it does make any headway, as well as any other states that would be sending out any proposals, and of course the potential for a stimulus check at the federal level. So all updates and developments can be found right here on this channel. This is your one-stop shop for everything in regards to stimulus news and politics happening in this country. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, smash a like button, I would appreciate that. And if you haven't already, do become a subscriber today. Click that big red button and the notification bell as well. And if you'd like to get some free stocks all on me, use my links down below in the description when you do go ahead and sign up with either Robinhood and or Webull. You'll actually get some free stocks, some that up to thousands of dollars in some cases. Do let me know what stocks you do get. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I am on Instagram at Logan Cohn, LOGANKOHN, right there on your screen. I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care for now.